Well, I know it's here early in this game, but, boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. It's a run to the left. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And the single back takes the handoff. The seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. They're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner trying to create good field position. And the returner will be brought down. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, a really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defensive coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Offense makes their way on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Throws to the tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And they'll set up with PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the kickoff will be a return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter.
Get set.
Ball handed off. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout by the defense. Okay, ready?
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Short pass finds the tight end. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. And he drops back in the gun. Looking for the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
Handoff to the right side. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
He'll give it to the running back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw. It's Owens. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Here's first and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal upcoming. That's a design quarterback keeper. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. He'll test the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Look out, it's a fake. He's trying to throw for it. Looking to make a play deep downfield. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it on 4th down, let the quarterback throw it. It's 1st and goal now. That kick return gave him a great chance to score. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. It's now 2nd and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Dropping back, it's Owens. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage, so don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football. I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing. This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Gives it to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Handoff heading left. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And he finds his target. He has the first. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
On the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Receiver in motion now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Fights through the tackler.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Football knocked loose in the backfield. The offense recovers the fumble. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here.
And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Owens. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
That'll be a safety. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial